Joined this evening by Scott McClure of the Libertarian Party of Ohio. Now, you have a very exciting event coming up tomorrow. It's an introductory session to libertarianism. Explain to me a little bit about what you're going to be telling people tomorrow.
Well, basically what we want to go over is, first of all, the philosophy of libertarianism, what it means, where it comes from, and so on, what the Libertarian Party is about, what the party platform is, what we stand for, and so on, and then finally our development efforts here in Ohio and in Wood County, Lucas County in particular.
Okay, if you could sum up the party in just a short amount of time, how would you explain the beliefs and the values of a libertarian?
Maximum individual freedom, minimized government intervention.
Okay, that is very concise here. Now, I want to talk about some research that you have here in what's called the world's smallest political quiz, in what can be described as a big sign here. Now, when your research shows, when you're talking to different people about where they stand in the political spectrum, your research is showing that a lot of them fall in the libertarian category. Well, why does your research show that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's basically kind of indicative of what we see today going on with the Tea Parties and all these grassroots movements. The political map really is shifted, and, you know, we're all brought up to understand the right-left political spectrum with the conservatives and the liberals. But what we say is, okay, conservatives and on the right allow for a lot of economic freedom, at least they talk about, you know, economic freedom. But when it comes to personal issues, then they're more controlling. And the left, while they're okay with basically personal freedoms, when it comes to economic issues, then they want to control everything. What libertarians stand for is maximum individual freedom. Doesn't matter if it's personal or economic, versus big government control. And so you can see, you know, and I think this is indicative of what's going on in the country today, is you can see a lot of people actually agree with that philosophy.
Right, and I guess a lot of people would just assume that the big chunks would be either on the left or either on the right, or, you know, you have a decent chunk here for the centrists. But your research is saying that people, while they fall here, might not consider themselves a libertarian.
Right, well, that's one of the challenges we face, is to actually get that message out. What is libertarianism? Who are we? Where are we? And so on. Okay.
Did this number surprise you, this big, huge chunk up here?
No, not really, because libertarianism, if you really understand it, is really kind of what America's all about. It's what our founding fathers set forth when they wrote the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and so on. So it's really what we know inherently, but, you know, we're brought up to understand politics in this left-right spectrum.
All right, so as we take our quiz down in our last couple of seconds here, tell us when and what time the event is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow night at the Wood County Library at the main branch in Bowling Green at 6:30 to 8:30.
Okay, people need to sign up, any admission fee or anything like that?
Totally open to the public.
Free information?
Absolutely.
That's what we like in these tough economic times here. Scott McClure, Libertarian Party of the state of Ohio, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And that is tonight's Talk Back.